Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. هو هي هم هن. Say that. هو هي هم هن. That's all third person. You understand?
Yeah.
هي هو هي هم هن. Okay. So ذهب ذهبت ذهبوا ذهبنا هن ذهبنا. ذهبنا with only the noon.
You don't use them in feminine. ذهبا.
I haven't taught them yet.
Okay.
I'm slowly easing them
That's
into
okay.
because it's not commonly used. So
Yeah.
okay. So what is it? What are the third person pronouns? Huwa, hiya, hum, hunna. Great. Now for the second person pronouns. Anta, anti, antum, antunna. Anta, anti, antum, antunna. So anta ذهبت. أنت ذهبتِ. أنتم ذهبتم. أنتن ذهبتن. Great. Get it? أنت أنتِ أنتم أنتن. ذهبت ذهبتِ ذهبتم ذهبتن. Okay. Now for the first person. أنا نحن. That's an easy one. So أنا ذهبت. نحن ذهبنا. خلاص, that's it. Good. Let's do خرج. So خرج, خرجت,
خرجوا.
خرجوا,
خرجوا.
خرجنا, خرجنا. Okay. خرجت, خرجتِ, خرجتم, خرجتن, خرجت, خرجنا. Right? Great. So this is how I want you to practice. Just keep repeating the pattern in your head over and over and over and over. And that'll inshallah help solidify you. So let's find a new verb. What's another verb in the Quran? Let's look at Quranic verbs. The common ones. Mm, it's actually alima. That's fine too. Let's do akala, to eat. Okay? Akala, to consume or to eat. So akala, huwa akala, hiya akalat, hum akalu, hunna akalna. Anta akalta, anti akalti, antum akaltum, antunna akaltunna, ana akaltu, nahnu akalna. Good? Okay. Let's do nadara. He saw, to see. Okay? I want you guys to do it now. Huwa nadara. Hiya nadarat. Hum nadaru. Hunna nadarna. Nadarna. Okay, I'll show you a trick, inshallah, in a bit. I'm trying to have you kind of subliminally receive this for now. Hunna nadarna. Anta nadarta. Anti nadarti. أنتم نظرتم. أنتن نظرتن. أنا نظرت. نحن نظرنا. Very nice. Good job. Okay, let me show you now.
First person one again. Like أنا.
أنا and نحن. That's
It's
it.
like أنا
نظرت.
نظرت.
Yeah.
Okay.
And نحن نظرنا. Yes. Let me show you a trick. A trick. Yeah, you like tricks? It's really not the trick, it's part of the pattern, which makes it really nice. Okay, I'll blow this up in a second. I mean, you like this too, okay? Inshallah. You see, these are the verb patterns, right? Look, all the ones from hunna onward are the lam radical. Remember fa'ala? So the lam is sakin. This is why, and the ones before, it's not sakin. So it's the lam has a fatha here. You see? Lam has a fatha. Lam has a dhamma, and lam has a fatha. So fatha, dhamma, fatha. Then it's all sukun, 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 sukun all the way down. So this is why it becomes فعلنا, فعلت, فعلتم, فعلتي, فعلتن, فعلت, فعلنا. We had started lesson 4, right? And we had finished it. Let's go ahead and read it again. I'm going to read it and you guys listen and let me know if you don't understand. Okay? Inshallah. Al-Fitya. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, the Fitya said, Assalamu alaikum. Hamid said, Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. And Ahadul Fitya, one of the teenagers. كيف حالك يا عمي? Hamid said, أنا بخير والحمد لله. كيف حالكم? من أنتم? And everybody understands? Okay, inshallah. أحدهم, one of them. نحن أبناء الدكتور موسى. Okay. Hamid said, أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا. أبوكم صديقي. أين عمكم الشيخ عيسى? Okay. أحدهم, one of them said, هو مريض. هو الآن في المستشفى. حامد شفاه الله. من هذه الطفلة التي معكم؟ أحدهم هي أختنا. حامد ما اسمها؟ أحدهم اسمها ليلى. حامد أين بيتكم الجديد؟ أحدهم بيتنا الجديد قريب من المطار. حامد أأنتم في المدرسة الثانوية؟ أحدهم لا، نحن بالجامعة. أنا في كلية الهندسة، ومحمود في كلية الطب، وإبراهيم في كلية الشريعة، ويوسف في كلية التجارة. حامد من ذلك الفتى الذي في سيارتكم؟ محمود هو زميلي. حامد من أين هو؟ محمود هو من إنجلترا. حامد ها؟
Which is Inglaterra. That's
England. Yeah. حامد ما اسمه؟ محمود اسمه ويليام. حامد أمسلم هو؟ أمسلم هو؟ محمود لا، هو نصراني. أبوه أستاذي، اسمه الدكتور أدوارد. Okay. حامد أذهبتم إلى المستشفى لزيارة عمكم اليوم؟ يوسف نعم، ذهبنا. Okay. How much did you kind of catch? Most of it? Alhamdulillah.
The second to last sentence.
Yeah. أذهبتم إلى المستشفى لزيارة عمكم اليوم? To visit your uncle today? Yeah, he's in the hospital. Okay,
Okay.
good.
Yeah. and,
MashaAllah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes, we went.
Yes, we went. ذهبنا. أكيد ذهبنا. Okay. All right. Now let's answer the questions. Unfortunately, in the lesson, the topics shift too much. So that's fine, but just answer whatever you want to answer. Okay. من أنتم؟ توفيق. من أنتم؟ Anything you want to say.
I just said we, right? Yeah.
I know this is the first time you're going to. Yeah.
Oh, it was. Yeah, طلاب, yeah. نحن طلاب.
Wow. نحن طلاب. Yeah, it's very good. What else can you say? نحن مسلمون. Okay. نحن
مؤمنين.
مؤمنون. Yeah. مؤمنون. Yeah. نحن مؤمنون. Very nice. I know this was the first time you guys actually said something.
Wait, we can say we are sitting, right?
نحن. That's standing. واقفون. Very nice, but that's very good. Very good. Tawfiq is becoming super Tawfiq now. MashaAllah. And what about sitting? نحن جالسون. We're sitting. Very nice. Ahmed, think of something else. نحن
مجاهد.
مجاهدون.
مجاهدون.
Mm. صالحون. Yeah. It will become صالحين if it's majroor or it's mansub, but we're not there yet. Remember the khabar is always marfu. Khabar is always marfu. So un, okay? Okay. Good. Man antum. Aina baytukum. Aina baytukum. No. You don't need ana. Just say bayti, my house. My house is bayti qaribun min al-masjid. My house is next to the masjid or nearby the masjid. Excellent. Nah, it is, but you can individually respond or you can respond in plural. Yeah, that's fine. Baytuna.
في Georgia.
Yeah, baytuna fi Georgia. Yeah. Okay. قريب من وين؟ من الدكان. Yes.
بيتنا في الجنة.
في الجنة إن شاء الله. اللهم نبنى بيت في الجنة إن شاء الله. Okay. So you got the idea? Okay. Man rabbukum. Yes. Very nice. Super tawfiq. MashaAllah. Rabbuna Allah. Our Lord is Allah. Is there another response to that? Yes. Rabbuna Rahman. Alhamdulillah. Wa alaikum assalam. What else?
ربي الله.
Yeah, you can say Rabbi Allah. Very nice. Very nice. Are you proud of yourself? You're actually speaking in Arabic now. Yeah. Ma lughatukum. Lughatukum. Wow. Lughatuna, lughatul Quran. Very nice. How beautiful is that? What else? Rahat. Ma lughatukum. Lughat. Full sentence. Our language is. That's my language. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. Lughati. Go ahead. Lughati al-Arabiyya. Yeah. Because lugha is feminine with the ta marbuta at the end. Right? So lughati al-Arabi. Okay, what else? لغتنا جميلة. لغتنا صعبة. لغة hard, difficult. لغتنا سهلة. Right? Yes? لغتنا
Question was
ما لغتكم. Right? What are you saying? Sorry, I didn't.
no, I was just saying like what language, right?
What language do you speak? Yeah, that's really what it means. So لغتنا, you can say Bangla. Okay? لغتنا الهندية. لغتنا الأردية. Yeah, أردو. لغتنا إنجليزية. إنجليزية. Yeah. Okay. لغتنا الفرنسية.
Even with calf, the Arabic people, they use the jim. English.
No. But that's not how it teaches in the book.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right. That's what-
Okay, you guys got the idea? Okay. أين مدرستكم؟ مدرستكم. مدرستنا في المسجد. Yeah. مدرستنا
Medina to Beaufort.
yeah في مدينة بيوفورد. In the city of Beaufort. Yeah. في مدينة Gainesville. Yeah. Great. Right? Okay. أأنتم مسلمون؟ Complete the sentence. نحن مسلمون الحمد لله. Yeah. أأنتم مسلمون؟ نعم نحن مسلمون الحمد لله. أفي بيتكم حديقة؟
بيتهم
No, بيتنا. I'm talking. Yeah. نعم بيتنا. في بيتنا
Right.
حديقة.
جميلة.
حديقة جميلة.
Oh.
The noun that you're describing comes first and the descriptions come after, unlike English. Garden. Yes. Yes. Any other responses?
Oh, I thought the word was before.
No, not the verb.
No, yeah, yeah.
Verb is before, but the adjective is
Yeah,
after.
yeah.
حديقة كبيرة.
Yeah. في بيتنا حديقة كبيرة. Yeah, very nice.
في بيتنا في الجنة إن شاء الله. جميل.
What is Jamila? في بيتنا, you said.
No,
Yeah.
we asked them about hadith.
There's a hadith was included.
بيتنا في الجنة.
Yeah. بيتنا في الجنة وسط الحديقة كبيرة عظيمة. What is وسط mean? Middle. Our house in Jannah is in the middle of a enormous garden. Inshallah.
الذي بيتنا الذي is في جنة. Like the one that is in.
Yeah, you can.
Let's specify this.
Yeah, that's good too. Perfect. بيتنا الذي في الجنة. Yeah. Yes. There's multiple ways. Yeah. Okay. عندكم سيارة. Now my عمية is coming out. عندكم سيارة. نعم.
عندنا سيارة.
Yes. عندنا. It's always عند. Okay. Oh, okay. عندنا سيارة سريعة. What is سريعة? Fast. ما شاء الله. عندي سيارة قديمة.
Allah, that's easy.
I have an old car. ها لكن هي كبيرة. But it is a big car. Yeah. سيارة كبيرة. Okay. أين مدرسكم؟ مدرس. Yes. أين مدرسكم؟ مدرسنا أمامنا. In front of us. أمامنا وهو جالس على الكرسي. Yeah. You can say على الكرسي. It's fine too. Yeah. وهو جالس على الكرسي. Yeah. Okay. أنتم مدرسون. Are you teachers? لا. نحن طلاب. طلاب. Yes. Yes. نحن طلاب. Everybody will understand if you say طالبون, but technically it's طلاب. You guys did good. Was this fun? Yeah. Alhamdulillah.
They just don't need to doubt themselves. They know the thing.
Yeah.
They just doubt it.
Yeah. 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 MashaAllah.
Can I say test?
شطرنج. شطرنج. Yes. It's an Arabic word. It's in the hadith. Yeah.
هو معلم شو
مم.
مدرس كبير.
Okay, that's what I'm wondering. Okay, yeah.
معلم شطرنج.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
it's semantic difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah. Okay. اقرأ. So this is a reading exercise. Okay. توفيق.
نحن مسلمون ال- الإسلام ديننا
Mm-hmm. نحن مسلمون. الإسلام ديننا. You guys understand what this means? Do I need to translate? No, easy. Inshallah.
والله ربنا
والله ربنا. الحمد لله.
ومحمد صلى الله عليه وسلم نبينا
نبينا.
والقرآن
New word. دستورنا. It's our constitution. Quran is our constitution. والقرآن دستور. دستور in Arabic means constitution. والقرآن دستورنا.
والكعبة قبلتنا
Mm. What does qibla mean? Yeah, the direction you face for religious purposes. It could be, yeah. والكعبة قبلتنا. Yeah.
والعربية
عربية.
لغتنا.
والعربية لغتنا. Very nice. You guys understood all of this, inshallah? Okay. All right. Osama, you can read the first whole line.
Alright, so أين مدرسكم
مدرسكم.
يا إخوان
Mm.
خرج الآن من الفصل وذهب إلى المدير.
Mm.
في أي
No. Tell me if you understand what this means. Everybody understand what this means? Where is y'all's teacher, oh brothers?
Mhm.
He left just now from the class and went to the principal. Yeah. Okay. Ahnaf.
في أي
Ayyi.
أي
Which. It means, ayyi means which. Fi ayyi. And it makes the word majroor. So shari'un becomes shari'in. Fi ayyi shari'in
سوكم
baytukum. Fi ayyi shari'in baytukum. What does that mean? Which street? Yeah.
is your
Yes. Which street?
أي صورة ما
You all
I'm going to show them, inshallah.
Yes, فبأي yes.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
Huh?
that's good, yeah. It's فبأي.
آلاء ربكم.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان.
the Allah is majroor.
Hmm?
yeah it's,
Yeah. No. Ayyi is not majroor. Ayyi makes things majroor.
It's fact.
Ayyi itself is ayyi always. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Ayyi is ayyi because of fi. Fi ayyi. Yeah. Okay. Otherwise, it'll be ayyu.
أي.
في أي شارع بيتكم. Okay. So go ahead, complete.
بيت بيتنا في الشارع الذي أمام Mahkama.
Mahkama. Very nice. Now, homework for you. Don't answer. I don't want you to translate right now. Mahkama. Find the three letters that this word is made out of. Ha, kaf, mim. So, hakam. What does that signify? What does that mean? Wisdom. Great. What else?
Judge.
Huh?
Judge.
Judge. Judgment. Yeah. What else? Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Or rule. حكم. Yeah. أمام المحكمة. So what does محكمة? What is محكمة? It's a thing. Huh? Courthouse. Look at Super Tawfiq, mashallah. Look at that. Do you need a dictionary now? No. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, let's look at some ayyi examples in the Quran or ayyu examples. Inshallah, it'll be fun. So let's break down فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ. Actually, everybody knows that ayah. So let's break it down, inshallah, together. Okay? Fa. What does fa mean? Remember I told you? Then. Fa. Bi. Ayyi. Everybody knows bi, right? فَبِأَيِّ آلَاء. Ala. Ala means favors. Okay? Favors. It's a plural. And then which favors فبأي آلاء ربكما ربي آلاء ربي favors of it's a jar sorry مضاف مضاف إليه آلاء ربي it's a long it's a jar مجرور here فبأي B makes it's harf jar and it makes أي مجرور then it becomes a I don't know it becomes ظرف yeah but this becomes the إضافة so which of the favors of Rabb right ربكم let me change the ayah for a second just because you don't know yet okay فبأي آلاء ربكم then which of the favors of y'all's Lord تكذبون did I? Y'all's, yeah. تكذبون so this you haven't learned this verb yet but you have this is just the present tense okay كذب يكذب كذب he denied تكذب تكذبون you all deny okay now but Surah Rahman that's not the ayah the ayah is ربكما so this is a new suffix a new pronoun connected pronoun that you haven't learned yet تكذبان ربكما تكذبان this is used for two this is used for as a dual so when you're speaking to two people male female mixed doesn't matter okay it's all just any two people فبأي آلاء ربكما you two's Lord تكذبان you two deny two of you deny who are these two people in Surah Rahman?
No, I was gonna say that.
Yeah. Yeah. Surah Rahman is speaking to humankind and the jinn kind. Al-Thaqalan. Do you remember that word? Okay, let's look at it. No, the heavyweights. Yeah. Yeah. سنفرغ لكم أيها الثقلان. Okay, what is sanafrugu? I forgot.
Empty.
Yeah. Mm.
Will give you.
Yeah, we are going to grant you. We're going to give you in abundance. In abundance, okay? سنفرغ لكم أيها الثقلان. أيها, remember يا أيها الذين آمنوا أيها, meaning each of you. سنفرغ لكم, we will grant for you all. أيها الثقلان. Oh, two heavyweights. Yeah. And Allah knows best what this exactly means. We can only interpret. Okay. Thaqil means heavy. Thaqalan is the dual form, dual plural. It's the dual plural. Okay. The two heavy things, meaning two heavyweights, meaning it could have a spectrum of meanings, and it just depends upon how you understand it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying you guys are important, or you guys are a lot, many of you. There's many of you in number, right? Or it could be you guys are full of sins because you're heavy. It could be many different spectrums of meanings. Allah knows best. I haven't really read the tafsir on this thaqalan. I don't remember specifically what the aqwal are. We can read it together. Let's see.
Could it be because they are heavy, because they were given the
الثقلان الإنس والجن كما جاء في الصحيح يسمعها كل شيء إلا الثقلين. But what does that ثقل? Why ثقيل?
Revelation 29.
Let's see, Qurtubi, what does he says? It's going to take me a while to kind of parse this, and it's hard to quickly look at. The tafsir are not necessarily structured very well. Ibn Ashur. والثقلان تثنية ثقل وهذا مثنى is okay.
Can I say?
Yeah.
The Quran, because they are mukallafin, they have
Responsible,
big,
yeah.
big responsibility.
No, but I understand there's so many ways to
Right.
understand it. But you're saying like that's the only meaning. وأحسب أن الثقل هو الإنسان لأنه محمول على الأرض فهو كالثقل على الدابة. He's saying that one interpretation is that Ibn Ashur is saying is you guys are on earth and you guys are weighing down earth, meaning your residents of earth. For example, in Surah Zilzal, what does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says? إذا زلزلت الأرض زلزالها وأخرجت الأرض أثقالها. When the earth spit out its heavy things. Huh? Yeah.
There's one when Allah was talking to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, when the takif becomes, he says, سَنُلْقِ عَلَيْكَ قَوْلًا ثَقِيلًا.
Sure, I understand.
Yeah.
Again, you're saying like that's the only meaning. No.
It's
Yes.
the most
Responsible.
Yeah.
Responsible.
No.
Accountable.
Yeah.
Yeah, responsible. Yeah, taklif means responsibility. Okay, all right, let's move on. Let's look at more ayyi. For example, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, the very famous, فَبِأَيِّ حَدِيثٍ بَعْدَهُ يُؤْمِنُونَ. At the end of Surah Al-Mursalat, I believe, yes. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Wailun, curse be upon, or the wail is also, scholars say, it's the worst place, the most bottom part of Jahannam. It's the lowest, worst part of Jahannam. waylun yawma idin. On that day. Yawma idin literally just means that day. Okay. Wail is that day lil mukaththibin. Mukaththibin, the deniers. The deniers. So wail is that day for the deniers. Deniers of what? Judgment Day. Meaning Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? And Judgment Day. Fabi ayyi hadithin ba'dahu yu'minun. Come on, Ahna, translate this for me. Hadith means a speech. It just means speech. Yeah.
So then in which speech after him
After it.
or after it uh,
You believe. You all believe.
no.
Or they believe, sorry. Yu'minun. Would they believe? The deniers. Right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, you're reading the Quran, you're getting this guidance. So curse be upon, or wail is that day for the deniers of the guidance that came down. Like if you, Allah is saying, if you don't believe in this guidance, then which guidance would you believe in? Would they believe in? فَبِأَيِّ حَدِيثٍ بَعْدَهُ يُؤْمِنُونَ. It's very powerful, right? Sometimes we just read these things just like normal, but they have a really deep meaning. Do you guys now understand the ayyu? Huh? Let me show you ayyu. I've been doing ayyi. I know. Is there an ayyu? Yeah.
You حزبين.
Yeah, this one too. Ayyuhum. Okay. إذ يلقون أقلامهم, when they threw their pens, أقلامهم, sorry. أيهم, which one of them, yakfulu Maryam, will become the guardian of Maryam alayhi salam. When they threw their pens, أيهم yakfulu Maryam, which one of them will become responsible for Maryam alayhi salam. وَمَا كُنْتَ لَدَيْهِمْ. Laday means next to, okay, to be with. وَمَا كُنْتَ لَدَيْهِمْ, and you were not with them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking to Rasulullah. And you were not with them is when يَخْتَصِمُونَ, when they argued and debated. Huh? يَخْتَصِمُونَ. اختصام means argument. Okay, anyways. Going back to the lesson, you guys got the idea of the ayyu. Okay, Ahmed, read 4 and 5 and 6.
أبونا صادق
What?
أبونا صادق صديق عمكم. So our father is friends with your uncle.
Yeah, is a friend of y'all's uncle, y'all's eternal uncle, right? Okay, go ahead.
أأنتم مدرسون
Mm.
لا نحن أطباء
أطباء. Mm.
No, we are students.
Nope. طلاب, that would be طلاب. Doctors. طب, from طب. أطباء. Mudarris is teachers. Are you all teachers? No, we are doctors. We're physicians. Okay. All right, Rahat.
أأنتم أبناء المدير?
Mm.
Are you all sons of the principal?
Mm.
لا نحن حفدته.
Hafad. Hafada. Hafada means grandson. Grandchildren. Yeah, we are his grandchildren. Hafadatuhu. Make sense? Hafadatuhu. We are his grandchildren. Huh? Grandsons in this case, right? Hafada is, it ends in ta marbuta, but it's actually masculine. Hafada means just like fitya. It's a collective plural. It's a singular noun, but it's used as a collective plural. Hafada means grandchildren. What is the word for granddaughter? Hafida?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Hafid is one grandson. Hafada is grandchildren, and generic. And Hafida is granddaughter. Yeah. Okay. Tawfiq.
مدرستنا عبارة
Nope.
كبيرة ومدرستكم صغير our school is our school, yeah. Our school is big and your school is small.
Yeah, don't doubt yourself. You know this. Okay. Madrasatuna kabira. Our school is big. Madrasatukum sagira. And your school is small. Okay. Osama.
لنا حديقة جميلة في تلك القرية. We have a beautiful garden.
We have a beautiful garden
in that
town. Qarya, town or village. Yeah. Town. And we have a beautiful garden in that village. That is feminine, tilka, because of qarya. Huh? Okay. Ahnaf.
أخونا طالب في
كلية
كلية طب.
كلية is college.
Okay.
I know.
Our brothers.
No, one brother.
Oh, sorry. Our brother is a student in doctor college?
No, in the College of Medicine.
Okay.
كلية الطب. Close, very good. If it was our brothers, it would be إخواننا. إخواننا, our brothers.
Oh,
Or أخونا, our brother, one brother. Okay. Are you subliminally learning, Jaden? Mashallah. Mashallah. I know you are. I can see the light bulbs turning on a little bit here and there, flickers. Mashallah.
So to go back.
Yeah.
So إخوة would be plural.
Plural brothers. Yeah. Ikhwan and ikhwatuna. Yes, fair. Both you can say that. Yeah, yeah. We have it. Yeah. What he said. Did that make sense? Yeah, that's Sheikh Naif's teaching style. Yeah. Yeah. He teaches in Arabic. He teaches Arabic in Arabic. MashaAllah.
That's all.
Yeah. Mic drop.
I understood it, but I'm still confused. How is there jump?
Yeah, there is. So Arabic has, remember I told you plurals are complicated? Plurals are complicated, remember? Not only they could be unsound or sound, right? They could be irregular or sound or regular. They could also be feminine, right? It's looking, feminine looking, right? Like hafada, like fitya. But then there are also plurals of plurals. So there's that's jam'u qilla, ya qilla, like a plural that describes a small group, and a jam', a large group.
A group of groups.
A group of, I don't want to give you examples because,
It's like
yeah.
you have a truck,
Yeah,
you have a fleet
yeah,
of truck,
yeah,
and then you can have fleets.
yes,
of trucks.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in English, there could be small examples here and there, but they're not common. But in Arabic, it's pretty common. Okay. All right. And
We're just influence.
yeah,
So like shajar ashjar,
yeah,
is there a plural for the date? Tamur, timar?
I don't know.
No?
He would know.
Timar is different.
Tim,
Timar is the plant timar. Timar is different than timar. Timar is the date itself.
Okay.
Timar, any flowering, any trees.
So is there a plural for dates?
Dates.
dates is tamar.
One is also.
No,
Tamra.
one is not tamar.
Tamra.
One is tamra. Like tufaha is one apple. Tufah is apples. Tamra. Yeah, one date. Well, what did Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam say about the hadith? Quiet.
See, I should not be here.
What did Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam say? That if you were to even buy a piece of a date, a part of a date, what was that hadith? Does anyone remember?
Remembers.
Of course he remembers.
I say it a lot.
No, I'm not asking in Arabic.
I know.
I'm asking in English. You know it? Yes. So what the reason I wanna, who can read this without the vowels? ولو بشق تمرة. Yeah. What does that mean? What is ittaqu? Fear. Yeah, from taqwa. Yeah. You all fear annar, the fire. Fear the hellfire. Walau, even, you can just say, even with, walau bi, even with bishiqqi tamra. Yeah.
But we're not fear. Fear. Protect.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Be wary, maybe.
No.
Taqwa has so many meanings. Again, he's becoming specific. Okay. Okay. Bishiqqi tamra. Even with a piece of a part of a date. What does that mean? How can a piece of date help you gain protection from the hellfire? Yes. By feeding somebody a little bit of piece of date or giving somebody a piece of date. Yeah. So that's how Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam spoke. He was Jami' al-Kalim. He had short sentences but deep meaning. He called himself that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has granted me Jami' al-Kalim, comprehensive speech. Concise yet comprehensive. Yeah. So this, if I were to just translate this, you knowing nothing about Islam, it would make no sense to you, does it? Right? So Islam cannot be, so this could be evidence, you could say as an example evidence, a small evidence, but it's a very powerful evidence. You can't derive Islam from a single hadith, obviously. You have to know a lot of things to be able to add meaning and find the depths of those meanings and really know what it means. You have to know a lot, right? Okay, anyways, I'm going on my diatribe. All right. Go ahead, Rahat, finish us off. Is it Rahat's turn? Your turn, Ahmed? Okay, you can read this. Yeah, you can read both and then Rahat will do the next. 11.
Allahu Rabbuna wa Rabbukum.
Everybody understands? Allahu Rabbuna wa Rabbukum.
أين ذهبتم يا إخوان؟
Mm.
ذهبنا إلى السوق. Where did you go, yeah, oh,
Brothers, yeah.
We went to the shop.
We went to the shop, sure. We went to the market. We went to ila suq. Great. Very nice. Huh?
Number 10.
Oh, we didn't? Okay. Rahat, can you read number 10?
أنتم أطباء. Are you all doctors? بعضنا أطباء وبعضنا مهندسون. Some of us are doctors and some of us are engineers.
Look at that. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Let's do this. This is really easy. But so you see how baytun becomes baytukum and baytuna? Similarly, Tawfiq, ammun will become. Yes, very nice. And ummun will become Osama. Ummuna. And ahnaf, sadiqun will become.
Sadiq.
I know, it's tongue twister.
Sadiqukum.
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 Yeah, it's qaf and kaf, right?
And Sadiquna.
Sadiquna. Yeah. You all's friend and our friend. Great.
But that one, Ammu, that is two meme, right? Ammun, that's two meme, right?
That's two
So if
meme.
we join the meme with another kaf and a meme, should we pronounce both meme? Right?
No, there's a kaf in the middle.
Ammukum. Ammukum. For ammukum, that's like you pronounce one meme.
You wouldn't say Ammukum. You're pronouncing both. You're saying
When you write it down, it'll make sense.
You're saying
I want to move on. You write that down, okay? Then it'll make sense to you what you're asking. Okay, and madrasatun becomes no madrasa tukum and madrasa tuna. Okay, and ukhtun will become Rahat. Ukhtukum, ukhtuna. Very nice. And Tawfiq, lughatun. No. Lughatukum, lughatuna. Yep. And dinukum, dinuna. And Ahnaf.
Abukum.
Yes. Smart.
Abuna.
Yes. And
Akhukum.
akhukum, akhuna. Very nice. You guys are smart. MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Okay, it's Rahat's turn, but we'll skip her. Tawfiq.
You. يوم هذا.
Yawmin.
يوم هذا.
Yeah, what does that
Which
mean?
day is this?
Yes.
هذا يوم السبت.
Yeah.
This is day of Saturday.
Yes,
Saturday.
this is Saturday. Sabbath is Saturday. Yeah.
7?
Sabbath is 7. Yeah.
7 also,
Yeah.
right?
But it also really is.
Sabbath.
Yeah.
Does it come from?
Sure. Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, you can. Sabbath means rest. Rest. The day of rest. Why is Saturday called the day of rest?
No, it should be Friday.
No, don't answer, huh?
No.
Isn't that like it was back then with the Beni Israel or something?
Yeah, tell me more.
Like they were supposed to do dhikr on a certain day. They didn't do the dhikr.
But why did they, why they didn't do the dhikr? Yeah, let's not talk about what they didn't do. But what were they supposed to do? They were supposed to do. So you know what do Jewish people do on a Saturday? What is it that the Sabbath? Why is it called the Sabbath? Because of Sabbath. It's the same word. Sabbath. Sabbath. Okay, I'm getting there. So what did I tell you? It means rest. Rest. I'm gonna give you a clue that you're gonna know the answer anyway.
Isn't the fishing? They weren't
Sure, yeah, yes. They were supposed to obey the Sabbath, but they didn't. Okay, they were. So what Allah's okay. Okay, how many days was the universe created in?
God rested on the seventh. That's why they
Yes. Jaden, explain to these guys, because you're ex-Christian.
Well, basically, the Jews say that the earth was made in 6 days, and then part of it is God rested on the seventh. So,
God rested on the seventh day.
so that's one.
Is that the Islamic belief?
No.
No. So Allah doesn't rest the seventh day. Seventh.
Sound like a Muslim.
Of course it.
It
Yeah.
is, but it doesn't sound.
Yeah. وَخَلَقْنَا السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضَ فِي سِتَّةِ أَيَّامٍ, in 6 days. Okay. وَمَا مَسَّنَا مِن لُغُوبٍ, and we didn't feel any tiredness. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Qaf, I believe. Yes. Yeah. But the Jewish in the Genesis, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth in 6 days, and he rested on the seventh day. Okay. So that's where the day of rest comes from. Because, anyway, long story short, that's why it's called the day of rest. But it's really called the day of rest, not because of that, because the Bible was corrupted. That is not what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, of course, in Genesis, right? When Musa alayhi salam brought down the alwah, what did he say? It's a celebration. So they were supposed to honor Jummah, but they refused. They didn't want to honor Jummah. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam tells us. I have a whole khutbah on this, by the way. I'll send it to you guys if you're interested. It's very fascinating. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told them to honor Jummah just like we Muslims do. But they refused. You know how they used to argue with Musa alayhi salam all the time? So they argued. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not punish them. How? They're like, okay, you're not going to just spend a few minutes doing the dhikr of Allah, which I want you to do, which is Jummah, just a few minutes of dhikr of Allah. Instead, as a punishment, you will get to now do the dhikr the whole night and the whole day. So their Sabbath starts Friday night until Saturday, all day until Isha time. So that's where it comes from.
So what is like dhikr for the Jews? What do they do?
Whatever is dhikr they're supposed to do at that time. Now what they do, obviously, they just sing songs and holy songs, right? And they pre-cook their food because they're not supposed to cook that day. They're not supposed to work that day. They're not supposed to do anything. They can't be technically they can't even use their phones, right? You're not supposed to do anything except the dhikr of Allah. That's what they're really supposed to do all day, all night. They can sleep, I think. Again, I'm not a Jewish faqih, but you can sleep, but if you're up, you're supposed to just do dhikr. You can't even leave the room to go outside. Oh yeah, they find a lot of loopholes. Yes, exactly. You know about the wire? Oh my God, tell them. Tell these guys. Speak loudly, yeah.
They're not, they're not allowed to carry things outside,
Mhm.
including their keys or anything. So what they'll do is that they'll put a big wire around their neighborhood so they can walk around or around the whole city.
So what does a wire do?
It's like their house. It's like a fake fence.
It's a fake fence. So they think they put literally a wire around like a large neighborhood. And they pretend that that's their room that they're not supposed to come out of.
It's huge. There's one that goes all the way around Manhattan.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they find the loopholes.
Everything checked.
They have this thing with women that they can't show their hair. So
Yeah, so they can't show the hair, so instead of wearing the hijab, they wear the wig. Yeah, you didn't know? A lot of Jewish women, they wear wigs for this reason, because that's their hijab. They're hiding their hair, but they have hair. SubhanAllah.
That's why they have good hair.
Yeah, it's not real.
Ah. No, those two different things. Two different things. No. It's two different things. Okay. Okay.
We have a lot of discussion like that.
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
Just to like.
Okay, by the way, this first statement reminds me of a hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam that is extremely important hadith. And Sheikh Nat is not going to tell me.
Wires in around.
Your Hajj Fajr, and then give a little to each. My mother listens to that every morning. She's like,
Yes.
and we missed you when you went in the masjid because I would go because it wasn't live, after Maghrib because you go live.
Okay. Okay. Osama. No, actually, Rahat, can you read this hadith slowly and then we'll translate it, inshallah. Hajja. Hajjatil wada. Make it bigger. Yeah. Hajjatil wada. What is hajj? What's hajja? Means the hajj of wada, the goodbye. What does it mean? The farewell hajj. So qala Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam fi hajjatil wada. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said
On his last hajj.
on the farewell hajj, in the farewell hajj, ala. Ala means no. Ala, isn't it? Or it means when you want to call out an importance and significance of something, you say ala. Ala bi dhikrillahi tatma'innul qulub. Isn't it that with the dhikr of Allah, the hearts find tranquility? So ala. So he's about to say something extremely important. تعلمونه. أي شهر first? No, any. Which
month?
Which month? تعلمونه, that you all know about it.
Which is prestigious or huge?
Yeah. The greatest. أعظم حرمة. What is the greatest in sanctity? Greatest in tahrim. Greatest sanctity. Rasulullah sallallahu saying, which month is it that you know of that is the greatest in its sanctity? In its, I don't know how to translate sanctity right now. قالوا, they said, remember? ذهب, ذهبت, ذهبوا, قالوا, they said, ألا.
Shahruna هذا,
Shahruna hada.
isn't it this month?
No, not isn't it. Just ala, just leave that alone. Shahruna hada. Our month, this meaning this one. This month of ours. Shahruna hada. This month. Yes. This month of ours. Qala.
قال على أي بلد تعلمونه أعظم حرمة
Hurmatan. Yeah.
حرمة.
Yeah. So now based on the previous translation, translate this.
He said,
Yeah.
Isn't it?
You
is
keep
this
saying, isn't it? Just ala, just leave it alone. Yeah. Yeah.
any
Which
balad means country or
city? Yeah. In this sense. Yeah.
تعلم, do you all know أعظم sacred حرمته?
Yeah. Is the highest in its, which city has the highest sanctity? Which city do you know that has the highest sanctity? So he's asking the question. First, he said, which month has the highest, which the greatest sanctity? It is this month, meaning the month of Hajj. And which city has the highest sanctity, greatest sanctity? It is. And then they qalu ala baladuna hada. This city of ours. Then he said, go ahead.
قال على أي يوم تعلمونه أعظم
Hurma.
حرمة.
Yeah.
He said, which yom day
Which day?
all know has most
Sanctity. Yeah. Yeah.
He said, قالوا ألا يومنا هذا.
Yeah. This day of ours. This day of ours. Which day was that?
Saturday.
On Hajj. He's saying this on Hajj. Which day could that possibly be?
Day of Arafah. Day of Arafah?
No, it's Yom al-Nahr.
Isn't it?
No, no. It's the Yom al-Nahr.
Okay.
The day of sacrifice, Eid day. Eid al-Adha.
10th of Hajj.
Yes, 10th of Hajj. Dhul Hijjah. Yeah. هذا. قال
قال فإن له
فإن الله
تبارك وتعالى قد حرم دماؤكم.
دماءكم. Do you know the famous khutbah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? The last sermon?
Yes.
Come on, people, you guys are disappointing me. Okay, all right. This is it. This is part of it. This is part of it. Yeah, part of it. Because there were many, many sermons. So this is one of them. فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ تَبَارَكَ وَتَعَالَى قَدْ حَرَّمَ. He has made it haram, meaning sanctified. He had made it sanctity. What has he made sanctified? دِمَاءَكُمْ. Your blood. Meaning you can't shed blood, anyone's blood. You can't kill people. وَأَمْوَالَكُمْ. And your wealth, meaning nobody can touch your wealth unjustly. وَأَعْرَاضَكُمْ. And your honor? Okay. I completely forgot. Okay. And your honor. Nobody can dishonor you. What?
Does it have two meanings? Because I'm considering it in Urdu when I read it. In Urdu, it's a haram kar di gayi hain tum par.
Haram means what? To sanctify. Okay. Let me clear up that confusion. Good point. Good
Yes,
point.
that's what-
Haram means something you shouldn't do, right? Haram means something you shouldn't do. Do you know why you shouldn't do it? Because it's sanctified, meaning it is protected. That's why you can't do it. So things that are haram means things that are protected by Allah's law. That's why you can't do it. So when you say something is haram, meaning something is sanctified, something is protected, either that you shouldn't do it or you should do certain things in it. Like we say Masjidul Haram, right? Haramain al-Sharifain. The whole city of Mecca is haram, meaning what? You shouldn't go to the city? No. It's holy, it's sanctified. There's certain things you cannot do inside of it. Like what? Like kill people, for example. Okay, anyways, so going forward. So he's saying, فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ تَبَارَكَ وَتَعَالَى قَدْ حَرَّمَ, he has made haram دِمَاءَكُمْ وَأَمْوَالَكُمْ وَأَعْرَاضَكُمْ, your honor. By the way, how many of us dishonor other people? All the time. Allah says, the honor of a Muslim is protected by the law of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. أَعْرَاضَكُمْ إِلَّا بِحَقِّهَا, except when it needs to be done, right? If somebody killed somebody, you can kill somebody. Yeah, that's justice, right? إِلَّا بِحَقِّهَا. He said, then كَحُرْمَةِ يَوْمِكُمْ هَذَا, just like the sanctity of this day. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in his last sermon said, your wealth, your blood, your wealth, and your honor is sanctified just like the sanctity of this great day, which was in just like the sanctity of this great city, just like the sanctity of this great month. You understand the gravity of that statement? How often do we dishonor each other? And it's like we are dishonoring city of Makkah. It's like we're dishonoring Eid al-Adha. It's like we're dishonoring Dhul Hijjah. This is when we dishonor people. It's huge implications. في بلدكم هذا. It's just like it's like the sanctity of this day, this city of yours and this month of yours. Allah. And then he asked people for confirmation. هل بلغت? Have I delivered? Meaning, have I delivered the message? He said it 3 times. ثلاثا. كل ذلك يجيبونه. And every time he said it, they responded to him, ألا نعم. Yes, you have delivered. قال ويحكم أو ويلكم. He basically, this is an Arabic expression, meaning anyways, I'll explain that expression in a second. Let's see what he says. لا ترجعن بعدي. This unna is not the same of the pronoun. It's a different, it's an emphasis, it's an exclamation point, nun shadda, okay? You will not go back after me. Go back to what? Kuffaran. You will not go back to kufr after me. What is he really saying? Okay, let's just complete it. يَضْرِبُ بَعْضُكُمْ رِقَابَ بَعْضٍ. That you strike the necks of each other. He called it kufr. Killing is kufr? Yes. Kufr in what sense? Because you are rejecting the command of Allah. What is the command of Allah? Each of our blood, our wealth, and our honor is protected. So if you really, really think about it, dishonoring someone is kufr. Isn't that huge? Yeah, that was the last sermon. People don't really read or know these things, unfortunately. So I gave this khutbah in the last Eid al-Adha. I don't know if you all remember that. I'll share that with you as well. It talks about the last sermon. Yeah, yes. Yeah. No.
It is.
No.
It was in Arafah in the day.
Was it
Yeah,
Arafah?
it was no Arafah.
No. Okay, I'll check, inshallah. You checked already?
Yeah, I know, but I checked it. It is Yom Arafah.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Mumkin.
Yeah.
But he gave the last sermon in many days. No. He gave the sermon on Arafah, then he gave a sermon in Muzdalifah, then he gave a sermon in Muna, and then he gave a sermon in Ayyam al-Tashriq as well. And all of them put together are called the last sermon.
Yeah,
But that day, okay, all right, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to check, inshallah. I thought it was Yom al-Nahr because there's a high esteem of Eid day according to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and there's other wordings as well.
Because Sheikh, in Arafah, Hajj, they don't do the Eid. They go and to the Yom al-Nahr. The most important day, which is Arafah, that's the one we, as Muslims, we fasted when the Hajj on Yom Arafah.
Yeah, so here's a whole section on that disagreement. In Bayhaqi, باب الخطبة يوم النحر وأن يوم النحر يوم الحج الأكبر. Yeah, نعم. Yeah, again, yes. Because I remember reading the wordings, and I could be incorrect, where he actually, in the hadith wording, it says Yom al-Nahr.
There's another hadith.
Possibly, yeah. No. I'm saying Yom al-Nahr is the same. Anyways, we're going in different. Was this fun? Was this good? Inspiring, inshallah?
Inshallah.
Now you see how Arabic is opening up for you slowly. Rahat, were you proud of yourself? Alhamdulillah.
I'm just waiting for a day where I can put everything together.
It's today. It was today. Today you put everything together. You don't feel it, but you did. MashaAllah. Okay, any questions? Inshallah, we will complete that. I thought doing the hadith this way, the hard way, like kind of have you dive into the ocean, was more helpful.
In matter of fact, if you notice that hadith, one of the difficult hadith.
Yeah.
It's not, there is, it's, you feel that there's, power in it.
Yes.
It's not easy.
It's not
humoring you.
Yeah. And that was from, these are the words of Bukhari, by the way.
Yeah.
It's hadith Bukhari. You want me to send this hadith to you?
There is an ayah in Quran also for blood and honor for honor also, but it has nothing to do with the hadith, right? It's Surah Baqarah, is it? Or is it?
I remember. Yeah. Yeah, of course. It's in Baqarah, yeah. Yeah.
Yes. But it has.
But it's not about honor. It's about shedding blood.
The whole hadith, the whole ayah is like a damu, the blood for blood and honor for honor, something like that.
Well, it's the ayah of qisas.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah. Yeah.
It's different than that.
Oh, okay. It has
And
nothing
of
to
course,
do
we
with
talk about the punishment.
right. Because the wordings are.
Yeah, so there's another ayah in Surah Al-Baqarah, but this is the one you're talking about. الشهر الحرام بالشهر الحرام والحرمات قصاص. Okay, that basically it means that sacred months are sacred, and whoever breaks their sanctity, there is qisas, there is retribution. Yeah. فَمَنِ اعْتَدَى عَلَيْكُمْ, and whoever goes beyond bounds, meaning they break the sanctity, فَاعْتَدُوا عَلَيْهِ, then break his bounds, meaning it's somebody who killed someone, you killed them. بِمِثْلِ مَا اعْتَدَى عَلَيْكُمْ, just like they transgressed over you. So if somebody dishonored you, you have a right to dishonor them. It's a right, it's not a command, okay? وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ وَاعْلَمُوا أَنَّ اللَّهَ مَعَ الْمُتَّقِينَ, and know that Allah is with the muttaqin. Okay, that's the ayah you were thinking about? There's other.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Yes.
That's what he asked about.
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah.
Which is a very, very controversial ayah to translate because there's multiple meanings. Yeah, because there's a disagreement on scholars exactly what that means. Yeah. But basically it's saying that an eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth, blood for blood. Yeah. Yeah, but that's a whole deep discussion that I don't want to get into right now. But basically it means, bottom line, spiritually, it means you have a right that if somebody takes your right away, you have a right to take their right away, that same right away, but in equal amount. Because if you go over, then you become the wrongdoer. Yeah. If somebody just cusses you out, you can't punch them in the face.
Somehow it's more.
Yeah. Or forgive them.
That's good.
I always had an understanding that revenge is not encouraged in our deen. But then Allah also says like this ayah, and then it's also sabr is encouraged.
Patience, yeah.
Patience.
Patience is encourage. That's not the best way to understand it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives you a right to avenge yourself. I won't say revenge. Avenge yourself. Avenge your honor. Okay? But it's a right. You get rewarded if you forgive. Now, if you forgive all the time, that could be also wrong. You're wronging yourself or your family or your city or your country. You know what I mean? Like people in Palestine and Gaza right now, should they just forgive?
Well, that's up to them.
They can.
Sabr.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
that's
So they're
what-
getting rewarded. What I'm saying is, in certain situations, fighting back and avenging the dhulm that's done upon you is sometimes the better thing to do. Does that make sense? Because it doesn't make sense to forgive. The Christian way, just turn the other cheek. If somebody slaps you, turn the other cheek, meaning they can slap on you on the other. That's not Islam. Islam is you have a right to slap back, but you shouldn't turn the other cheek. You should just walk away and forgive. You have two options, right? You just slap back or you walk away. You shouldn't turn the other cheek. Yeah, it goes back to the honor. Yeah, exactly. Why do you, if somebody dishonored you, you're going to go, okay, dishonor me more? No. No. Jacob like that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Inshallah. Barakallahu feekum. So I will send you, inshallah.